Nigeria is not my country. I am an Ijaw man. I have never chosen to renounce my citizens of the Ijaw nation. Abonima is Biafra. Buguma is Biafra. Bakana is Biafra. Obwama is Biafra. Kola is Biafra. Abise is Biafra. Edama is Biafra. Soku is Biafra. These are the communities that I come from.
Yes, my people, this is now another big update from Niger TV. Before I will give you this update, make sure not forget subscribe to this YouTube channel so that when I'm going to get more information back to back. Yeah, and I'll be smart, you know. Now remember when Asari dokubo come outside talk say if President Tinubu not rule well, or if things not that easy for President Tinubu regime, made a whole responsible. As I talk to Nana, Asari dokubo don't cry come as I say Tinubu regime now the worstest regime so far in this country, Nigeria. And he can stay apologize to all Biafras and make them not vex the way when he talk against Biafra during the campaign and before Tinubu enter presidency. Now be smart, you know, my people, if you never subscribe to this YouTube channel, make you try subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can feel get updates back to back. As I talk to now, Asari dokubo is in pain. Akani dokubo is in tears based on what it is up for this country. Say no can understand that. You know say Asari dokubo now one man when be say if he not clear for where he did, cry will begin come. But I wish he clear for Tinubu regime for where Asari dokubo dey now. Other people own for non concern now because even he too he not still clear for where he did. My people, this video carry a lot. They still even talk about Samuel and Nnamdi Kanu. So my people, I want make una watch this video. Settle down, watch and make you see what is up for this video. Watch the video.
Yes. Send a delegation with a tender, including the wife of Nnamdi Kanu, to Finland to submit a petition, a copy of the petition that was sent to me, but unfortunately I don't know whether I deleted or something happened.
Never in life you give your enemy an opportunity to destroy you from within. Never you give your enemy an access to have a link to your circle to destroy you. Always wear your thinking cap. What if Asari dokubo is being used by the federal government to propagate the message of hate and disintegration into the IPOB family? What if Asari dokubo is being paid to do the video he did? What if Asari dokubo is being employed either by his very self and by anyone to make that video so that the IPOB family will remain disintegrated and more hatred will be created the more? What if that be the end of Asari dokubo of making that video? I don't know if you're getting my question. Now, next question is this. If truly Asari dokubo received a copy of the letter he purportedly that was forwarded to him by Uche Chikano, DOS and the Kenga on the letter they submitted to Finland Parliament accusing someone of terrorism, do you think that the Asari dokubo will quickly and easily allow such letter to go off his phone, to be deleted out of his phone? Because in that video he said he don't know what happened to the letter. Now, three questions is this. Is Asari dokubo working with DOS to the point that the DOS now will not send him a letter on their line of actions? Is Asari dokubo working with them? Is it true that the team of DOS forwarded a letter to Finland? These are questions. Because if really that Asari dokubo received a letter, it will be one of the documents that Asari dokubo would never let go, no matter what. He would like to have the document with him. Because he will use it any day, anytime someone throws a punch on him to attack back. Because you know who Asari Dokubo is. He cannot allow such vital information to slip off his hand. Because he knows that that will be a powerful tool to fight back with. So that's why I sat back and say, could this be a tool to divide us the more? To see that the family of IPOB remain disintegrated? I don't know if you're getting my point. Because if such a thing did happen, why would the DOS forward a copy to Asari Dokubo? Knowing fully well that Asari Dokubo is against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Or are they trying to tell us now that they even know what's happened, like as the accusation have been laid, that they sold out? They sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. You know, that idea of selling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out, that accusation, will still remain unsubstantiated. It can only be substantiated and remain authentic the day Mazi opened his mouth and said that these are the people who sold him out. For now, we should be careful of how we open our doors to accept information of propaganda. Because as long as I am concerned, as long as I know, VOS, IPOB, autopilot remain the enemy of Nigerian government, and Nigerian government sees all as terrorists. As long as VOS is concerned, IPOB is concerned, autopilot is concerned, and all these people are fighting for Biafra, they remain the enemy of the state of Nigeria, and before Nigerian government, they are terrorists. So, my people, my opinion is this: do not open your door to welcome in every information that we receive. As long as this very quest is concerned, we have so many enemies surrounding us. Do not be so lackadaisical in accepting and processing information given to you and begin to attack your person. Because attacking each other, that's what the Nigerian government want to hear. That's what Nigerian government want to receive. They want to see how we attack each other. They want to see how we fight each other dirty in public, while they remain back to sip their champagne and rejoice, seeing us go down. I reason over this and I ask myself, Asari Dokubo would have made that letter publicly if it is true that he received a copy, and he wouldn't have even said that he had deleted it, because it is a vital tool. Even if be myself, if I see such a letter, I would rather have it print out, because it should be a tool for me to fight back any day that I've been attacked. So what do you say of this very Asari Dokubo's claim of Uche Chikana and the rest of them submitting a letter to Finland against Simon Eba?
This is not even Nigeria. A group of people who feel entitled that everything belongs to them. They can decide to kill, they can decide to give life, they can decide to do anything. They take the resources of Double, the Czech people, other people. When we are talking of Nigeria, these few people take everything and threaten everybody. Go to our communities. They have spoiled everything in the community. You cannot go for pitching. You cannot go for anything. Yeah. Just a few people. A few people who feel that everything must belong to them. A few people. We're not talking of generality. A few people who feel entitled. And everybody is afraid. Nobody wants to speak. People cannot go to fishing here. They're dying. Everybody is dying. The hunger started. Today now people cannot afford that. They can't afford that. They can't afford beans, bread. That one, Oibo man food. They can't afford anything. Everywhere is spoiled. Businessmen are crying. Even billionaires are crying now. You can't do your business. There's no diesel to run anything. It's hard. You can't drive your car any longer. A few people. People are afraid of them. We're talking about Hindu, we're talking about governors, we're talking about local government chairman. We're just small. We say we're under a democracy. We're not under a democracy. We're not under a democracy. A group of people fighting the democratic institution, fighting the personalities managing the democratic institution, and stay somewhere and destroy everything and steal everything.
Nobody can talk to them because they have the guns of the taxpayers. They have the guns of the taxpayers, which they will kill the people. Everybody that talks and threatens will kill you. Who gives them that constitutional right? Who gives them that constitutional right? Where did they get it from? Because the people are afraid of them. Who gave anybody under the constitution for somebody to fly an unmanned helicopter on top of somebody's house? Overcutting me, frightening people. There are children here to overcutting people. And you come out and say, I will kill you. How many people have you killed? How many bandits have you killed? You have given the taxpayers money. You have not killed bandits. You have not killed years. You have not killed people. You want to kill the person who assists you in the battlefront, who stand with you shoulder to shoulder, who's in the same trenches with you. Because you want the business to continue. The business of the people dying in the northeast, the north central, northwest, and in the southeast. The business of the people dying. You want it to continue so that you can line your pocket. Who doesn't know? Because they don't want to talk about it. How can government establish institutions to be that will be working against the people, and the people cannot talk? If we talk, they threaten us with death. Death where? I saw somebody obituary, my friend in Warri. I saw his obituary about 3 days ago. I was shocked. He's 26. Made money. Asking, who gave you the right to fly an unmarked helicopter over people's houses without looking at safety? Who gave you the right? Where? Where is it written? You came yesterday. You flew the same helicopter. Flew the same helicopter yesterday. The places where you have caused war and battle, you have not sorted it out. You want to open another front. You are posting. You are posting. Go and solve the one you started in the north-east first. Then we'll know. Why would you put the country through walls? The life of the citizens of this country doesn't matter. Every citizen that is killed under any other guise is a loss to this country. And the people don't know. You are clapping, you are happy. Because today it is not you, it is with somebody else. We go out.
Yeah, all right, my people, welcome back to Niger TV. Yes, when I go see Asari for this very video, as I talk to Nasu, and I blast Asari, they blast Asari dokubo. My people, just stay tuned, watch this video from beginning to the end. I believe you will gain a lot for this video. And after you finish watching the video, let's run to the comment section and do 1 or 2 to know what is really happening to Asari dokubo. Guys, watch the video and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to share. Thank you.
Other bad people.
What is Asari dokubo cooking? I say he's cooking starch and banga soup. I know, I've known Tinubu since 1998. If Tinubu does not perform, hold me accountable. If Tinubu does not hold me accountable. If Tinubu does not hold me accountable. You people that he told you should hold him accountable, because please help us hold him accountable. Because they said some of us were mad and we didn't know what we were doing and we were going to suffer. I thought the suffering was going to be reserved for Peter Obi supporters now, and the other ones, people will be enjoying the Nigeria of this thing. But before I talk too much, I know Allah. You people just watch this video. Let me just laugh. This thing. Asari dokubo not talk to performer. I'm really surprised when people, stay with people and they can't read the room, they can't read the people that they are with. First of all, you understand, most of them thought they were all part of the people on the seat. You understand? They were at the table. You know when they talk about seat at the table, right? They were all part of the players at the seat. What they didn't realize was that they were all menu. They were all part of the menu. And then they were feeling that they were part of the seat. And for what I know or have seen, the public disdain of Tinubu is the fact that Tinubu is that person that will not want you around him if he's not the one that built you. So the earlier they understand this, the better for them. But of course, people fool themselves and they think that they are different. When they see things happening to others, people always think that in their own case they are special, they can get their way out of it. There's no getting a way out of this. This is who this person is. What Tinubu wants is people that are nothing without him. So that's how he gets his loyalty. And you will not dare. Don't dare to think of any ambition outside of whatever ambition it is that you're giving you. So if Tinubu gives you 1 bag of rice, you must stay with it. First of all, it must be that you could never have gotten a grain of rice without Tinubu. That's your first criteria. You must never have gotten a bag. I'm using rice because those people are rice. Maybe I say rice, then they understand. So let me use rice analogy. So you must never have been able to get a grain of rice without Tinubu. And so Tinubu will come. You that you never could access a grain of rice, he will give you a bag of rice. Imagine, from not even being able to access 1 grain of rice, he has given you a bag. So wow, he's your God on earth. Let me use that word. He's your Alpha and Omega, is your everything. Because what you could never have imagined, you could not get, he gets. So that's how he wants his people. So that means what? You're going to be extremely loyal to him. And then, by the time you as a person, you have gotten that bag of rice, you must stay, your ambition, your life, your everything must be at the bag of rice. Don't ever think you can, from that bag of rice, get the second bag of rice without Tinubu. Then you become an enemy. He will go after you and look for everything to crush you. Just stay within that bag of rice he has given you and keep dobaling for life. Even if you don't even dobale too much, he knows he has you where he wants you for life. You can never talk about your history without you saying that he was the one that did this for you. That's why you see people like the IG of police telling you that, oh, he met him in 19 words and what he did to him, nobody else had ever. That's the way he wants his people. So the moment from that bag of rice, you begin to want a second bag or another additional grain that it wasn't Tinubu that gave you himself. You are in trouble. You don't die finish, you go die. You go look for everything to do it. And I think that's one of the things that most of these people, you know, did not understand, and then they were just thinking that, oh, they're going to be on this. No, you all of you were menu. See what he has done to El-Rufai. Of course, you can have an El-Rufai that has become a powerful already without a Tinubu. No now. But you see somebody like, what do you call him now? This national security advisor, Nuguri Badu. Nuguri Badu was really nowhere. And Nuguri Badu is that person who is like, who is not patient and want to get something by all means and ended up losing everything. Because I still see Adamawa State, 2015, literally, Nuhu Ribadu was in APC. He now left and went to the same PDP that he had insulted, had called them all sorts of names, and said everything about it. He went there. And that was why he lost the governorship, you know, election. Naturally, if he was in APC, he would have gotten that ticket, and then he would have been a governor and all the struggles that he had to. But you see where he is today as a national security advisor. Of course, without Tinubu, he had lost everything. After that, his EFCC, whatever. Maybe he saw being a good Nigeria, doing the right thing, standing for people, refusing all sorts of things. It didn't pay him, and now he has joined the people he once called corrupt, and they are all together. So that's the way Tinubu wants them. I made you. You can't be anything without me, and you stay there, remain humble. You're going to get it.
And from Nigerians, not Nigerian media, the Nigerian government. The Nigerian government, because the ICC is pushing for them to come over and defend the terrorism attacks, the terrorism charges against Mazi Simon Ekpa. What they did was to drop terrorism charges. They dropped that charges of Simon Ekpa being a terrorist. Now, the charges that they now said that is what they will concentrate on. From Nigeria, they are speaking from Nigeria. For those of you who will come and say, why are we talking from abroad? From Nigeria. And the same Nigerian government they don't want to come to Finland to come and face these things with their lawyers. But I thought by now they would have been in Finland with their lawyers and with their documentation evidences and, you know, proof. Now, what they are bringing forward again is cyber incitement. The self-acclaimed Prime Minister of the Biafran government in exile, Simon Ekpa, has now sued the Nigerian government in ICC. The charges of terrorism has been dropped by the Nigerian state, and now what they are bringing forward to Finland? Okay, sorry, to Finland is now the cyber incitement to his followers and to the citizens of his country and to the terrorists. And you are still calling us terrorists, though. He's still calling the people terrorists. The terrorist army that he's using to carry out his attacks. Now, they have dropped the terrorism attack, the charges, I mean to say. They dropped the terrorism charges against Simon Ekpa. And now what they are now bringing forward is cyber incitement. Nigeria, you people are mad, completely mad. Nigerian government, you are completely mad. How can you drop terrorism charges? Because now they are asking you people to come to Finland and to go to ICC to prove these things. And now all of a sudden you are dropping the charges. You are dropping charges of terrorism. But you said this man was a terrorist. You said he's a terrorist. And you are dropping the charges from Nigeria. You didn't even come here to explain how these things came about. And you know what? The Finland, look at what the Finland said. Up till now, we have not found Ekpa guilty of any offense or crime. But we are still under investigation to investigate everything that the Nigerian state brought against the Finnish citizen who is Simon Ekpa. We are still under investigation to investigate all these things. And do you know what? If at the end of all this investigation, because I know the cyber incitement as well will be dropped, they didn't find Simon Ekpa guilty of all these charges, Nigeria will face a lot of sanctions. I can beat my chest to that. I can beat my chest to that. And let me continue to debunk the lies that Simon Ekpa is arrested. Simon Ekpa was never arrested. I can beat my chest to that and tell you he was never arrested. Simon Ekpa was invited. Simon Ekpa drove himself to the Finnish authority police station to answer questions, and up to today is still submitting evidences against Nigerian state. And they are here fooling you people, fooling the Nigerian citizens that Simon Ekpa is a terrorist. They thought this was Nigeria. They thought by, making all these frivolous allegations against Simon Ekpa, that by now Simon Ekpa would have been thrown in jail. This is what people are suffering in Nigeria, including Martin and the Kanu. Innocent citizens are in prison for doing nothing. They will catch you maybe because you didn't give them money. Because Nigerian police are very corrupt. Nigerian armies are the most corrupt thing in the world today. Nigerian police and militaries are the most corrupt human being on earth today. They thought by when they catch you, if they ask you for money, you don't give them money, the next thing they will do is to buy you, put gun in front of you and label you a terrorist, a criminal, a thief. But do you know that all the crime that they've been committing in the southeast is playing out in Finland? And they sit and they don't want, and they know they don't want, that's why they don't want to come to Finland. Musa is sued in ICC with all his frivolous charges. Now you are dropping terrorism charges against Martin Simon Ekpa. I'm not saying that he's inciting with his account. That is inciting his people on social media. Nigeria is gone. I'm telling you, Nigeria, after this war, this fight that you enter with Simon Ekpa, because people are no longer writing anything meaningful to Nigeria. They're just confused. Tell them the truth and let them know where they're standing. And I'm very happy with what I'm seeing today. Go to the internet and check it. It is there. It's not me making this up. One Nigerianness. Look at your country. After all, hey, terrorist, you now realize that we have, done our convention, have our independence. More countries are going to recognize us very soon. And now you are now turning back and saying, oh, Simon Ekpa is no more a terrorist. That is inciting us via his social media handle. People that wants to be free from the shackles of Nigerian bondage, chains. And that is why you call us a terrorist. And we have proven to Finland that we are not terrorists. Because any Igbo man, one Igbo man that the government of Nigeria calls terrorist, by default, all of us are terrorists indeed. Because they are calling the IPOB terrorist organization and terrorist group. And most of you that are here don't even know the meaning of IPOB. IPOB means Indigenous People of Biafra. And that is why we refuse, and I refuse to be called a terrorist. Because we are freedom fighters, and then we know what they are doing to our land. And we have told Musa to disengage all his soldiers from our land. Because we've reported you again to ICC. I might be speaking from this very angle. You don't know what we are. You don't know who we are. You don't know what we are doing. And I want to use this opportunity to encourage our men on ground. Be strong. Don't be divided. Just know that there are templates that our chief of staff has put in ground for you people. At every cost, you must protect every citizen of our land. Anywhere you are, be very steadfast. Don't be divided in your mind. Because I know Nigerians will come. The Nigerian state will come. But when they come, you treat them as a criminal that they are, as a terrorist that they are. Because they don't have anything against us. They do not have anything against us. They don't. Don't be divided. Because we know they are trying to demoralize your spirit. The chief of staff has everything in place for you people to be okay. Nothing is going to happen to you. We are here. You must defend our land by every means necessary. By every means necessary. You must defend our land. Happy birthday to one of you that Today is on the 10th, so I remember you said something about your birthday is today, but you're not going to celebrate it. But I'm using this opportunity to tell you happy birthday. What you guys are doing, you get the reward. Don't worry. Please be focused. Whatever is happening in the government for now will be resolved soon. Mazi Simon Ekpa is attending to issues that matters. He's going to be out with an atomic structure. Believe that. Thank you, and may God bless Mazi Simon Ekpa. May God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless our men on ground, and may God bless our
Alright, welcome back to Niger TV. So now don't watch the video, and I don't see what is up in that video when you just watch. So what I want make you do for me now, just to drop comment, like, and not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Niger TV. My name now MC Easy.